Hey everybody, welcome back again to Faith, Family, and Sports. And today we're going to do our, part 2 of the video I started earlier. We're going to go through these binders here. These are things Mom and Dad got me for Christmas. Like I said in that video, they like to go yard selling and come across just things. And I tell them if they can just find stuff like this, I just love digging through it. So if they can get it for a good price, we'll dig through it and see if we can find any gems. Treasure hunting. So we'll just get right into it here. I know, like I said earlier in the other video, I have kind of glanced through these, but I haven't searched through them completely. So I know there's a little bit of good stuff in here, but we'll see just what we can find. But you got Mark McGuire on top, and this is a nice Michael Jordan. Only bad part of these, a lot of these cards are really beat up. Several Griffeys. I really like this one here. Griffey and the Babe down there. Babe and Today's Best. I don't know if it was like a little insert set where they had Babe Ruth posed with some of the stars, but here's a nice, I think that's Nolan Ryan there. So that one's pretty nice. And there's another Griffey on the back. Yeah, that's Nolan Ryan. So a lot of Griffeys. Got a nice Jordan. So that's a pretty good page there. And then here we got like a ticket to the Reds. I think they were playing the Padres. I looked at it. Yeah, Padres right there if you can see. Try to keep these. Got a couple of Barry Bonds. This one here looks really nice. This, I can't even tell what it says. Sweet Strokes, I think. Looks like a nice insert for Topps. It's nice and shiny. Let's see, yeah, Sweet Strokes. I guess it's 1997. I was talking about the 96 season, but that's a pretty good one there. There's a pretty card. Lots of Barry Bonds. There's a Tim Brown. There's another Bonds top 30 from Fleer Ultra. Little mini of Chuck Knobloch. It's Wade Boggs Upper Deck hologram. I don't know. Let's see if we can get it to show. It doesn't change. It just looks kind of in the background there. That's definitely pretty cool. I always did like those hologram cards. Nothing on the back of that one. Warren Spahn, Jim Morrison, Deion Sanders. Here's a nice chipper. A couple of Reggie Jacksons. This one got wet. That one's ruined. I'd say both of these probably are. Yeah, it might be salvageable. I don't know. There's a nice chipper though, if it's in any kind of condition at all. 1964 Ducati, if I'm pronouncing that right. Bo Jackson, Greg Maddux. It's a Randy Johnson. Well, if I can get it on screen. And then there's another Maddox and there's another Larkin. But it is beat up. See those corners. So these definitely were not taken very good care of, but we'll just see what we can find. There's a nice McGuire King B. Not sure what that is. I've seen several of those round, I don't want to say cards, but whatever those we'd call those things. There's a Bob Horner. Is that an original? 1978 or 1986? I guess it's the 78 draft pick, #1 draft pick. Here's some of those Score World Series trivia things. There's another nice Ryan mini. Reggie Sanders for the Reds. Here's some, these look like they're in decent shape. Willie McGee, Don Mattingly, Andre Dawson. Mini cards. I'm not sure what those are. Here's a nice Tony Gwynn and a Mike Piazza. Back of a Greg Maddux there. Some Roger Clemens. Here's a Clemens. There's a Chipper Jones, the Mint. Greg Maddux. Jeff Bagwell. These on screen for you there. There's an A-Rod. Greg Maddux. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Some kind of dance. Or somebody just hit a ball straight back at him. It's hard to say. There's a chipper. 2 destroyed corners. Here's some football. Cowboys. Pelluer lets it go. Alright, I guess he's making a pass. Here's Cordell Stewart. Here's a couple of Deion Sanders. Maybe a couple of parallels there. Jeff Blake. Yes, sir. In just a second. There's another Barry Sanders. Sean Springs, die cut. Tim Brown. Banks on the back. So these had Dion on the front, and not Dion. Yeah, no. Barry Sanders. Did I call him Dion? I'm losing my mind. And then I don't know who that guy's supposed to be on the back there. Here is an Eddie Brown, All-Pro. Several Eddie Brown, 1,000-yard clubs. And then we got Sherman Williams and J.J. Stokes. I know J.J. used to drive me crazy in Fantasy League. Seems like every time I played him, he would have a monster game. And here's some racing. Anybody into racing? I don't know any of these people. So we'll just kind of scan through them. Johnny Townsend, Tony Glover, Ed McClure, Teddy. Looks like maybe the pit crew team set or something. That's pretty cool. I don't know anything about it. Here is some Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill's at the bottom. He's the last one I saw. But some Don Mattingly. That's what I was trying to say. I like this one here. Swingman from 95 Pinnacle. Here's a nice heritage of John Kruk. Those cards are pretty cool. I like that design. There's another Swingman of Puckett. Lots of Pucketts on this page. And then a Kirby Puckett down here. Some kind of sport flick or something. Pretty nice. Let's see this guy up here. Dave Weathers. Rocking that backwards cap. Tom Engel. Luis Gonzalez. Sean Green. Mark Kotze. Ray Lankford. Steve Nash playing hockey. Dateline NBA. Clyde Drexler. Terry Steinbach. Apparently Steve Nash likes to play hockey. Oh, anything on the back? Just the backs of those cards. Is it Kevin Mitchell? Is it an A-Rod? Now that says rookie on it, but it's hard to say. You know how they put rookie on 2 or 3 different years back then. So I don't know if that's his first year or not. 95. I want to think he had cards before that. There's a nice Mo Vaughn MVP. Let's see, and we've got Cal Ripken. It's a Cal Ripken page for Donald. Cal Ripken Jr. Lots of Cal. There's a Mike Piazza. Bobby Bonilla. Frank Thomas. Got one of those holographic type cards. What is this one? Those Cyclone Squad. I've never seen that. Pretty cool though. So like I said, just digging through this stuff is always fun. There's some Tony Gwynn. Another Randy Johnson. A couple of more Cal Ripken. Heading for the Hall and Dream Team. Pull them down here. I had to raise my camera up a little bit, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm showing you. Here's some football stars. Marino and Elway. Some Jerry Rice. And let's see, yep, there's another Jerry Rice. A lot of Jerry Rice there. Not too bad. Let's see what we got here. There's a Brett Favre. He used to be one of my all-time favorites. He was a crazy guy. There was not a throw he didn't think he could make. And he made most of them. Even if they were completed to the other team, he completed most of them. I don't know any of these other guys. Tony Jones, Reggie Langhorne, Jonathan Ogden. Okay, I've heard of that guy before. Vinny Testaverde. Yeah, these just got absolutely destroyed here in the middle. I don't know. I'll have to dig those out and see if I can salvage anything. Yep, somebody on the back of this one. Let's see. Isaac Bruce and Eric Turner. Getting into some more. Oh, there's a nice Jordan. Point man, Michael Jordan. That's a good one. There's a couple of those. David Robinson. Take those. There's a from way downtown. Is that Grant Hill? And there's the Looney Tunes. Oh, it's a Space Jam card. Okay, Space Jam. That's kind of cool. Silver screen. Jordan silver screen. Probably a little insert set. Brent Barry. There's, oh, it's Horace Grant and Reggie Miller down at the bottom. So guys, I love going through these. I don't know if y'all are having as much fun as I am. You may not be able to see it as well, but There's a nice Scottie Pippen. Mastros. Some of that writing's hard to read. A lot of Charles Barkley. Another Pippen and Vince Lombardi. Jason Kidd. And yeah, Jason Kidd, looks like that's about it. Dennis Rodman. Scottie Pippen. Jason Kidd. A lot of Rodman on this page. That was one crazy dude. But he was fun to watch. He gave it his all when he was on the court. Nothing on there. Alright, and like I'm pretty sure this is mostly basketball. I think it's like mostly 90s, so we'll just go through it real quick. Let me adjust it just so you can kind of see everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pat Riley, it's a Kentucky guy. So that'll go in my Kentucky PC. Bob Hill, Paul Willard. Let's see if I can find anybody good enough. Here's a Kobe. Look at this. This is nice. This is really, really nice. Let me pull this one out of here. This may be the treasure of them all right here. Kobe Bryant. That's nice and sparkly. That is HR4 Lights, Camera, Action. Let's see, what year is that? 1999. So that's a Topps. Kobe lights up LA with his winning smile and energized jams. At the 98 All-Star game, he shocked the house with a never-before-seen move, a wrap-around pass to himself en route to a slam dunk. So that's a nice card. It's not in too bad a shape either. Corners look pretty good. Ooh, that one's... So I spoke a little soon, but it's still pretty nice for Kobe. And then here's a nice Julius Erving down here on the bottom. That looks like an original. 1981. So a nice old card there. Magic, Michael, Isaiah, all the big guys. Drexler, Kevin Johnson, Malone, Stockton. I liked watching him. Strickland and Willie Anderson. Hersey Hawkins, Maurice Cheeks, Mark Jackson. There's the Mark Jackson card. I'll just point those guys out in the background. I'm sure you all know the story about that by now. If not, we'll discuss it in the comments. Johnny Adams, Terry Porter, Sherman Douglas rookie, Phil Pressey, Dan Marley, Jeff Hornacek, Brian Shaw, Mark Price, Joe Dumars. Excuse me. Pooh Richardson rookies. Reggie Miller. Mitch Richmond. Tim Hardaway rookie. Probably a really good one back then. We'll go through these a little bit clearer. Fat Lever. Now, I have no idea the story. I want to know the story behind this guy's name. Is that a nickname or is that real? I need to look that up. I've seen a lot of cards of his and I've never taken the time, but I'm going to have to do that. Derek Harper, Greg Elo, Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb, the two little big men. Spud Webb was just amazing to watch. He was like 5'7", 5'8". He could get up and slam it with the best of them. There we go. Larry Bird, McHale, there's some Scotty, James Worthy. I don't want to make this too long. Barkley, there's a nice Kemp rookie. He would have been a Kentucky boy, but he decided to go straight to the NBA. From the stories I've heard anyway, he was set to come to Kentucky before he jumped straight. Karl Malone, Bernard King, Glenn Rice rookie. Chris Mullen was a good one back then. There's another Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year. Danny Manning, Chuck Person, Detlef Schrempf, and he would tear it up on that NBA Jam game. Charles Oakley. Anderson rookie. Buck Williams. There's another Shrimp. Bernard King. Just looking through here for any really recognizable names. Again, if I overlook somebody, y'all holler at me and let me know. David Robinson, Rookie of the Year. I wish that was our rookie card. That would be awesome. Moses Malone, Cycli, Ewing, Olajuwon, Mark West. There's a Ewing. So a long time ago, we probably had a lot of value here. What are these? What do we say? These were like 90, probably 91, maybe. There's a Vlade Divac rookie. These pages. These are them old pages that just stick together. Larry Nance, the announcer. Or he changed the name to Hakeem, or they changed the spelling or something. Ewing, Vlade. Wonder how close to a set there is here. There's some Josh Jordan. So they didn't pull the stars. I know that's not a lot of value there, but you can still tell all the stars are here. Mario Ellie. Scott Skiles, most improved player. John Starr, there's another Jordan, most valuable player. There's another Jordan, most valuable player. I wonder if they just put two different cards in that set for him or what. Oh, these aren't these with the little basketballs on them. I think those either came from like McDonald's or out of a cereal box or something. I have some of those, so I think those are like kind of oddball sets there, if I'm not mistaken. I've been known to make mistakes once or twice. Let's see who else we got here. Spud Webb again. I have to pick the pace up here. There's Fat Levers, Doc Rivers, the coach. Danny Ferry. Winston Bennett, it's Kentucky guy. David Robinson, Scotty, Larry. Chris Mullins, Michael Cage. I think Johnny Cage, I was going to say, isn't that the character from Mortal Kombat? Oh, here's something new. There's a Bernard King. There's a little bit different design there. Oh, here's the USA team. Looks like the whole bunch there. That's nice. Oh yeah, here's the rest of them. Danny Manning, Walter Davis. And here's some, looks like All-Stars. David Robinson, Dominique. There's the USA whole team down here. Kenny Anderson, Dikembe, Mark Macon, Brian Williams, Sean Bradley. That dude was a giant. Let's see. I like the design of these. These are that Slam Dunk Championship. Spud Webb, Michael Jordan. Here's some more racing. Earnhardt, Richard Petty. Let's see. Here's some team cards, looks like. It's a Keen Supreme Court 91-92. I don't know if this was like a subset or what. Definitely brings back some memories though. Not from the cards, but from the players. Didn't watch a lot of NBA, but you always knew the big guys, and you watch the important games, the playoffs and stuff. This looks like a jockey. So I don't know. I didn't know they had. I guess there's cards for everything, isn't there? Bulls one game away from title. It's a pretty cool art card there. Drexler. Let's see, All-Star Game shots. All these guys here. Fonzo Ellis. Irving Johnson. It's just fun to look back at these old days. The game was very different back then. In my opinion, it was a lot more fun to watch. There's a Jordan card. David Robinson, another Jordan. Pippen, a couple of Pippins. USA basketball. All kinds of USA cards in here. These are nice. Here we are. Let's see. These are classic something. Confrontations. Oh, Bird versus Person. Magic versus Jordan. Yeah, Malone and Barkley. So these are like players going against each other. They're rivals, maybe. Those are cool cards. I like those. That one especially, Magic and Jordan. Some more of those cool art cards. Didn't plan on this video going this long. There's a little, this binder's a little thicker than I thought it was. Those are cool. I'm not sure who some of them are. Names are on the back, I guess. Here's all backs. We'll just carry on. I have to slide my card. Let's watch out, Kobe. Let's slide it over here. Now, I had a bunch of these that I think some of these they were in like cereal or something. But I did have several of these that we got from somewhere. Nobody huge there. Not that I remember. John Starks, Oakley, the New York Knicks, they were bad dudes. They were rough and tough. Let's see. Here's a couple of dudes in Dominique Wilkins and Kevin Willis. GQ's All-Star Style Team. All kinds of stuff. Who's this? All-Star Weekend, Charles Barkley, Stay in School Jam. There's Michael and Magic. Oh, that's a pretty cool one there. I like that one. Back in the older days. Alright, let's see. Looks like we got to some football here. Charles Haley, Scott Case, Steve Broussard, Chip Banks, Ernest Gibbons, that was a pretty big name. Reggie White, he could do some damage. Art Monk, Lawrence Taylor, Thurman Thomas. I think I could run. Berline, Darrell Green, Warren Moon. Some pretty cool cards. Just a little flashback in history here. Dennis Green, Ed West, Matt Brock, Ron Hall. A lot of these I'm not familiar with, but there's Jerry Rice, Bob Golick, Steve Wisniewski. It says Raiders defense. Bruce Armstrong, Tim McGee. There's an Emmett. That's a nice one. Junior Seau. Let's see, Bruce Smith. He was tough. Vernon. There's a what? There's a Howie Long. So nothing major in here, guys, I don't think, but did get some nice stars and just a nice little walk down memory lane, remembering the old guys. So hopefully you enjoyed walking through this with me. Like I said, it's just fun to treasure hunt, and I really enjoy that. We'll leave Kobe out right here. Probably the best card out of the whole bunch. So there you have it. And guys, any of these basketball or football, if you want to make a trade or if you're interested in anything like that, just hit me up. I don't PC a lot of that, just the old Kentucky players. So if there's anything that you're interested in, just leave me a comment, or I think my email's on the About Me page. If not, I'll have to add it in there. But we will talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and God bless.